Good morning, welcome to
MathIdeas number 175.
MathIdeas number 175. Today we're going to talk about fractions, something we saw in Khan Academy this morning. Looked like it was pretty fun. Alright, so this is just going to be a basic introduction to fractions. And I guess the easiest way to talk about it is, imagine you have a giant cookie. You like giant cookies?
Yes.
Yeah, me too. And we break it into two equal sized pieces. What do we call that? What do we break it into?
That's a half.
That's a half. This is a half a cookie. And that's half a cookie. And that's how you write that. 1 divided by 2. Have you seen that before?
Yeah.
Yeah? You know that's a half? Okay. So that's what a half means. And if you have if you have the number line, here's 0, here's 1. Where do you think a half is on the number line?
It's in between 0 and 1.
How far in between?
Exactly in the middle, like about there.
Exactly in the middle. So, if you're going to 1, if you're walking along to 1, half is halfway. That's why they call it halfway, I think. So that's good. So that's what it looks like on a big giant cookie, and that's what it looks like on the number line. But there are other fractions too. What if I cut it this way? Now I have 4 equal size pieces.
Those are quarters.
Yeah, these are quarters. 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, and 1/4. And how do I find the 1/4 over here, do you think, on the number line?
You cut the half in half.
Cut the half in half, and I get a 1/4. And over here I get 3/4. But where's 2/4?
2/4 is about here.
Right around there? Where is it here? What do you notice about 2/4 here?
2/4.
Yeah.
That's a half.
It's a half. So where's 2/4 over here?
It's a half.
It's a half. 1/2 is the exact same thing as 2/4. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Whoa. And you can see it from the picture, right? Here's my original half. Let me draw it in orange. So if you had half the cookie, and you broke it in half, you'd get 2/4. And what does 2/4 equal?
1/2.
1/2, yeah. Now should we do something with 1/6? Okay, let's do something with 1/6. Let's do the 1/6 a little bit different. Just a tiny little bit different, but that's okay. Now I have to break it like this. And now I didn't quite make them all exactly the right size, but pretend all of those are exactly the same size. Can you pretend that? Can you people on the camera pretend that, please? Okay, good. Awesome. Everyone's pretending now. So these are 1/6.
You could draw a line. You could draw a line there.
Yeah, well then I would have 8 pieces, and those would be 1/8. But if these are all the same size, and remember, what are we pretending? What are we pretending?
We're pretending these are all the same size.
If we're pretending those are all the same size, those will be a 1/6. What can you tell me about 3/6? Why don't you fill in orange 3 of those 6 that are right next to each other? Okay. So if I had a cookie and I broke it into 6 equal sized pieces, and then somebody took 3 of them, how many? What percent or what part of the cookie did they take?
1/2.
1/2. So wait a minute. 3/6 equals 1/2, and 2/4 equals a half. That's pretty neat. How many eighths do you think are a half?
4.
4 eighths is a half. What do you notice about 4 and 2 that makes a half, 2 and 1 that makes a half, 6 and 3 that makes a half, and 8 and 4 that makes a half? You notice, do you see a pattern? Let me show you. I have 1/2, 2/4, 3/6, 4/8. Do you see any patterns with those numbers?
2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4.
What should I put in here?
A 5.
A 5.
And then a 10.
5/10. That's a half. Let's keep the pattern going down here. What should be next, do you think?
6, 11. 6, 12.
6/12.
7, 14.
7/14.
8, 16.
8/16.
9, 18.
9/18.
10, 20th.
10/20. Whoa!
And then
Those are all equal to a half. What?
whoa.
Whoa, can you believe that? Alright, now do you want the super challenge problem?
Yeah.
Okay. How many 100s are equal to a half?
100s.
Yeah, if I chop this into 100 equal sized pieces, how many of them would you
50.
need? How'd you figure that out?
50 plus 50 is 100.
Whoa! Good job! Wow, so there you go. You just learned about a half. Nice. Was that fun?
Yep.
All right. Good job today, sweetie. Good job with your 1/2s.